But now
He's
you don't
never
live
been
anywhere
in
else.
No, I don't. This is now where I live.
Yep.
Buckle up. Ready?
Yep.
Moving day. We bring all my stuff from my old apartment into the house. And everybody who is helping me, except my dad, had not seen the condition of this place. So that's a fun little bit. Let's move it all in there.
Oh my god. Why do you live here?
I now live here. My moving team has now left. Everything is in here. It's a lot of stuff. Nothing is in its right spot. But that's okay. That's how this works. You gotta start somewhere, right? So I'm probably going to move a couple things around. Maybe take a nap. Find my stuff for tomorrow. And then the work continues. See you later. Yes. Yes, I know this entire everything needs to be replaced. I need lights in here right now. I'm using the brightest white LED in the world. I gotta move you so I can get. Give me a sec. So I can get this in. Whoop. Which is my behemoth of a desktop. Yes. Wonderful origin build from many, many years ago. It's big. It is too big. But I knew very little about computers when I bought it. So I was like, I'm going to buy something massive so that I can go inside of it and figure out how it works. And in the last, 12, 13 years, I've replaced graphics cards and coolant systems and all that stuff, and it's been really easy because it's so big. It's like working it's massive. So I'm learning a lot with the big case. Yes, it's impossible to move around and it's so heavy, but we're gonna get it hooked up eventually. But this is kind of an office, little temp office space. This room is going down and the floor is coming up and the walls are coming down, but that's going to be for many, many months in the future. This can work so I can do my job, make my money, so I can continue to do this, continue to turn this building into a house and the house into a home. Woo! All right, I'm so tired. I will figure this out later. Ciao. Hey, everybody. So, we are the first day in the house. This is upstairs. It's going to be tackled much, much later, but I have to live here. So, I've set up a bit of a bedroom, a bit of an office. We've got a storage space while we do all the structural and electrical and plumbing and all that stuff. And I'll talk you through what the plan is later. But I was setting up my little kind of bedroom lounge zone. My temp. I'm gonna be here for it's gonna be at least a year, so I want to make it at least kind of nice. This door, I thought while I'm at it, before I get the carpet down and everything, this door is nothing. There's some weird hangers on the side which look like just bent coat hanger or coat wire, and it looks like a nothing door, right? But I am thinking that there's something at least mildly better than this just white paneling underneath. So I thought, why not? Throw this on camera, we'll see what it is. It's such a thick door, like it's what, 2 inches? 2 inches as an interior door is crazy. So yeah, actually look at these. These are crazy. Speaking of crazy, look at this. They're like, I don't even know. Who's to say how old they are? Covered in multiple layers of paint. One day we'll figure out when that mint green paint was done in here. But anyways, let's see what we can find underneath this thing. There's also a weird, like, there's a lock only from the inside here. Anyways, okay. Let's see. Do I have to screw anything else up? This is it's just how it is. There's so much paint. One of those classic, like, old homes where they just painted and painted and painted. So hardware can be unscrewed, but often it's so hard. Okay, let me get some tools and we'll get that little thing off and then we'll pry it off. Woo! But they do come out. Like, that has no screws in it. Whatever, 40 years of paint, 50 years. It could be 100. Who's to say? So that's off. I could take that off. There we go. This is sort of the vibe, isn't it? Where, now that I live here, there's going to just be evenings where I look around and go, well, I got to do that eventually. And then, can't even see me. Can't even see my face. But I'll look around and be like, I got to do that eventually. I might as well do it right now. You know, sometimes fun is worth it. Pang. All right. This is also, this is fun to look at. So this is just like a little deadbolt, right? But look at this nice little bit of detailing. Got a little swoop there. It's a nice solid slider. Yeah, cool. All right. We shall pry this door off. If it works, it works, right? It's just about getting that. So this also might get worse, right? I might pry this open and go, yikes. And I know this isn't what everybody's going to be doing when they buy a place, right? But specifically, this place, it needs it. There's a lot of shortcutting and not doing things correctly that, luckily, gives me a wonderful excuse to redo it all. But, lo, dear reader, I have my Dyson now. Look at that. It's not the greatest, but isn't that like at least 5% better than a white wall? Look at that. So you look at that and you go, well, what is this little weird side stuff? I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. I've got so many strong reservations. One of my favorite roles I've done, playing the dentist in Little Shop of Horrors. Shout out to Alexander Showcase Theater. Anyways, looks like this stuff on the sides is an addition to frame in the shitty other edition. Like, it's just a old barn door kind of situation, but woo. I think I might also crack open the other side while I'm at it. Well, the side, same as the first. Letting the door actually exist as a material It's one of the things I want to bring through in this house, honestly, is like, obviously I don't have an infinity budget on any of this stuff. I'm going to be working with what I got. The idea is to use materiality as the sort of as the premiumness of it. So if I want something to be nice, I'm not going to pay for it to be nice. I'm going to just let it be what it is. Let wood be wood. Let brick be brick. Shout out to one of my old colleagues in an office I worked at who would go on heated rants about how he was pissed off at the architecture industry for when people were like, I want stone, like I want marble, but I don't want to pay for marble. And it's like, well, then you don't want marble. Yeah, obviously to each their own, but you know, the last place I was in, I did a butcher block countertop. Cost me $200. Finished it, sealed it, you know, all this stuff, because didn't have the money to do something more than that. So we just said, okay, what's in our budget? What works? And we did that. So, anyways, look at that. Nice little barn door. It'll need some paint, it'll need some cleaning, but hell of a lot nicer than a white panel. I'm gonna clean up the ground here. Yeah, it's dirty. Yeah, there's, you know, got some nails out. Beautiful use of the cat's paw. It's great for like tiny finishing nails. Yeah, like it's not amazing, but some paint stripper will get through to the wood, and like I can kind of see little bits of it poking out. Like the back is not great as well, but like here, this is the color. Yes, I know, gross. Ew. But like, look at that. It's like a beautiful, you know, just hardwood. It's nothing fancy, but like that over this gross paint, layers of bad. You've got the white panel, the worst. Then you got this with like crappy paint job, a little bit better, but still bad. And then you got underneath the raw wood, like just leave it. Why didn't they just leave it? But that'll be a thing for another day when I pull out all my solvents and I strip this down. But at least, you know, I got some framing on here. We can keep it going. One little bit of this house at a time. Yes, I know, everything is a mess, but one day I'll get into those ceiling tiles. They're very strange. I don't actually know how to get at them. Like, I don't know how they were put in. Because I've gone all the way throughout the second floor and there's no drop. And like if I push on it, nothing happens. Right? They're strange. Anyways, yeah, little projects here and there. See ya.
Your last time up the stairs.
Fuck you, stairs. You made everything difficult.